what do we got here? So, gonna do Little John the Oven here in Standard. Got some modifications I've made to the pre-Theros list, which is primarily the addition of Blood Aspirant here, Agonizing Remorse, and Nightmare Shepherd. So, what do these cards do? Blood Aspirant gets a 1/1 counter every time you sacrifice a permanent. That means when you sack a cat to the oven, when you sack a food to bring the cat back, when you eat food to draw cards with Trail of Crumbs, when Korvold comes into play. So basically, you can treat him as a mini Korvold. He doesn't draw cards, and he doesn't have the evasion, obviously. So clearly, the 2-drop is not as good as the 5-drop. But he does get pretty big pretty fast and presents a pretty reasonable threat. Agonizing Remorse is just some good, solid hand hate available to any black deck. And then Nightmare Shepherd here is a very interesting one. For 4 mana, you get a 4/4 flyer. And whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you can exile it, make a 1/1 copy of that creature. And so what does that mean for this deck? You don't want to use it with your Cauldron Familiar because you don't want to exile your cats. But your goose dies, you get a 1/1 goose again. The token makes a food. You get your 1/1 Blood Aspirant back so it's basically just a free copy of this. You get your 1/1 Mayhem Devil. You don't really care if your Mayhem Devil is only a 1/1 because all you care about is the ability on it to ping people when you sacrifice things. Korvold. He's only a 1/1 but instead of a 4/4, but he still eats things and draws tons of cards and gets really big really fast. So, other than that, I'm trying out a Polukranos Unchained. This card, I'm skeptical that I will keep it in the deck, but I do want to give it a shot. And then we have one cheeky God-Eternal Bontu here. And the reason for that is this deck puts a ton of permanents into play with Trail of Crumbs and the food and all that. So when you have a Mayhem Devil in play, you cast God-Eternal Bontu, you sacrifice all of your permanents and hit your opponent for 15 plus damage. So that's what we're doing here. We've got sideboard cards, lots of epic downfalls to exile bigger creatures, particularly things out of the blue-green ramp decks. Angrath's Rampage deals with Dream Trawler. Lovestruck Beast comes in to help us against aggressive decks that want to run us down. And then some other solid options over here. So we're going to run this, give it a shot, and see how things go. Sure. Oh no. Okay, so black red oven. Sure. Okay, we're gonna get ourselves a black source for the cat and Mayhem Devil. And then get the trail down. Now, the one scary thing is that the black-red decks run a lot of Claim the Firstborn, so after we play this Mayhem Devil, it may die very quickly, but from the looks of things, we have a lot of backup Mayhem Devils. So as long as they don't have a handful of Claim the Firstborn, should be okay. Oh no! So this is bait. They can crack the Fabled Passage to, if I block, my guy takes 2 damage, and then they use the Fabled Passage. So I am surprised that they did not crack their Fabled Passage in response there. So what do I want to do here? I think we're just going to pass. So now it's funny because we're both like, you know, we can both start pinging people by cracking the passages. Obviously, I have more Mayhem Devils. Aggressive. Think we do this? So we trade our Mayhem Devil for theirs, and now, oh sure. He's gonna be real sad when he realizes I have another one. Okay. What to do here? It's kind of awkward though. So I'm really not sure who's ahead here. Like, the fact that I have the extra Mayhem Devil is great and all, but obviously the fact that we're at much lower life total is very awkward. So 1, 2, 3. Four. So if I do this and kill this, then he can crack this, sack one of these, sack of food, deal 3. This is really awkward. Wow. This is crazy. We just had 3 fucking Mayhem Devils right away. Yeah, lots of mono red going on, Senor Ches. Okay, what do we have? We need another green source, I guess. And he gets to kill my Mayhem Devil. Wow. This is crazy. So we kill that in response. Oh no. Oh man, this is brutal. So I think we crack the food, we take a damage. Okay, get that. Put that into play, gain a life, put that into play, put that into play. Okay. Okay. I think we're dead. I guess we block this. I think we're probably just dead, but honestly, I'm really not sure. Oh yeah, because that pings us when we. I'm pretty sure we're dead. I bet this is just like a really terrible matchup for us, huh? They can steal all of our stuff. So, what do we want here? I think Wolf and Downfall, and we cut that because it dies to their Mayhem Devils pretty bad. I think I like that. Just getting started on the cat cooking. This is our first match, and we're up against red-black oven deck, so which I think is probably a bad matchup for us because the red-black decks have a ton of like claim the firstborn, which means they get to like steal our Mayhem Devils pretty cheap. Yeah, I do enjoy combo kills in my random combo kills in my deck. So you can pull up the deck list with the deck master, and but we got some new Theros cards in John Davin that definitely think are pretty good in the archetype. Of course, most of them not great in this matchup specifically, but generally speaking, kind of cool. Alright, well, they've got the oven, but we have the trail. And the devil. So, if they don't play a devil of their own, I think we're in a good spot. Of course, they do, in fact, have a devil of their own. If we draw a land, we get to kill their devil. Well, that's not a land. Alright, I think we just do this so that we can try and draw land. Oh shit, this lets them kill my devil. It's kind of awkward. It's really awkward. That's fine. I can, if they kill mine, I kill theirs. Okay, this is fine actually. Alright. Neither of us has a Mayhem Devil. They do, however, have a cat, which is pretty awkward for us. But I think is fine. What do we want? Just take a green. Okay. So, I think we're in a decent spot right here. Like, if they play another Mayhem Devil, we have a wolf for it. Or for their Lovestruck Rider too, sure. Thanks, man. Have a good one. Good luck with that. All right. So this is one good thing we have over them is being green. We do get Wicked Wolf, which is pretty good. Okay. What you got, buddy? What you got? What you got? They got that stupid Crow and War thing. Alright, that's fine. We'll sack that. We make 2 foods. Sure. Let's sack this, draw a card, hopefully find a land. We just have to take the Mayhem Devil, right? Like, I really wanted to hit the land drop, but Mayhem Devil is so important in this matchup. they can escape the Lovestruck Rider. And it comes out pretty big. But the fact that we have a Mayhem Devil is really good. That's fine, right? Like that actually doesn't matter because of Mayhem Devil. Alright, so we want to... Oops, there we go. We want to find a land drop, so we'll go ahead and do this. Ping this. And then we'll sack the... we'll sack the goose, I think. Actually, we don't need to, do we? We can just do that. And eat a food. And then we're not going to draw a card, but we kill the priest, which is fine. Which is all we need. They bring the cat back. Nah, we'll just ping their face. I was debating killing a Rix Matty, but it really doesn't matter, does it? I don't think so. Sure. Wow. Way to top deck. Way to top deck. This is fine though. We're going to draw a bunch of cards. Is what we're gonna do. So let's do this. This draws us 3 cards if we want it to. Looks like we're only going to be drawing 2 cards. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Trail of Crumbs is real good. Trail of Crumbs is real good. Alright. What do we want? Eat to Extinction could be good against... Well, I guess that exiles the other thing too, huh? I care about this. I guess it's fine. Yeah, I guess it's fine. We get to 4 mana, 6/6. You'd have worse cards, right? That doesn't get claimed. Yeah, we got Cat, Trail, and Epic Downfall to deal with a Mayhem Devil. So, and they have just mulliganed to 5. So we have succeeded in being lucky. I think that's good. Good starting point here. Sure. Go ahead and get the trail down, be resource efficient. Okay. My opponent has decided they cannot beat our trail of breadcrumbs. Our breadcrumbs are ferocious. So, I still think that match is probably not awesome for us, but Trail of Breadcrumbs is really good. Not mulliganing to 5 is also really good. Yeah, hand looks great. Would probably like one less land, but, you know. Everything else looks pretty awesome. Island. Quench, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get Oven down while I can. Under a counterspell. Okay. This could be like the blue-red flash deck, is what it's starting to look like. Okay. We shock that in so we can make food. Food is great. Let's just play the temple. Man. Alright. Oh, you know, maybe I shouldn't have played a temple. Maybe I should have played an untapped land so I can make 2 food. That way, if they tap out for something, I don't want to... Yeah, definitely blue-red flash. I don't want to tap out for this and like spend all my food to cast it and have it get counterspelled. But, you know, making a bunch of food and then casting it sounds... Sacking all the food to draw cards sounds pretty good. Alright. I'm assuming this gets countered. Yep. As expected. So the way they highlighted over our food also makes me think that they had a quench and they were like mousing over, thinking about the fact that we can pay food for our goose to to do the thing. So all right. Do you have another counter spell? This does cut off 2 of our card draw, which means, which is a good reason for them to do it. Just draw a lot of cards here. Okay. Next turn we can Mayhem Devil plus Blood Aspirant. That kills us. That kills us. Okay. JK, we cannot do shit. We are, in fact, dead to Temur Battle Rage. Okay, so. What's even good here? I mean, I guess that's instant speed removal. This is interaction. These guys die to shock or bone crusher or, you know, whatever. I guess this can like just beat them down. So we'll go with that. I guess that's reasonable. Yes. 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 Whoops. There we go. I actually just want to get all my ovens down under their counter spells. Like, I actually just want it. So, now they cannot counter anything. They can counter the cat, but I can make food and bring it back anyway. So, they're probably just very dead at this point. Sure. You got me. So we're gonna deal 3 points of damage every turn and have a blocker for that thing. Now they could be holding up, you know, as long as we don't give them an opening to exile our cat with the Exile Strike spell that I can't remember the name of. Scorching Dragonfire, I think it is the one colorless 1 red instant that does 3 damage to a creature and exiles it. Okay. And we literally never have to resolve another spell for the rest of the game. So we're just gonna not play into a counterspell. We will wait for them to cast a Gadwick, and then we'll when they cast a Gadwick, we'll tap out, or we'll play Korvold. So I can sack this and counter the Borrower. Just probably right. I just keep their threat off the table. Okay. Oh, you know, this does mean we can't Korvold anymore unless we draw a red land, which is unfortunate, but we're professional, so we're just going to draw a red land, and it's going to be fine. Look at us. So good at magic. We're so good at magic. Look at that. We're so good. This game's easy. Game's so easy. Are we happy with the way we sideboard it? Yeah. Yeah. This game's so easy. You just say the card that you want and you draw it. And that's how it works. Okay. No. Yes. Look at that. Look at that curve. Isn't that curve beautiful? Alright. Don't exile my cat, bro. My cat's getting exiled. So rude. I asked you not to exile my cat. I guess that's a bigger threat in the short term. Don't draw a counterspell. Don't draw a counterspell. Don't draw a counterspell. Woohoo! We dodged a counterspell. We're so good. We're so agile. Okay. So next turn we can kill Gadwick. We can't kill the thing, right? Because we do one. We sack this, we deal one. So rude. Hey, look. I found another one. You got an opt to tap us down? No? Okay. Well, I'll just do that then. Oh, they did have the opt to tap us down and chose not to do it. Sure. That's fine. Pretty sure we're winning this race with all of our food and our Mayhem Devil. Feeling good. I'm actually going to go ahead and eat a food here. They're going to tap us down now. Sure. Okay. So that kills that. Yeah, another Gadwick, sure. Okay. Sure. Ooh, piece of candy. Do we kill the Gadwick? I don't think we kill the Gadwick right now. I think we could, but I don't know that it's necessary. No blocks. If they try to Ember Cleave it. No? Okay. Flame Sweep. Okay. So now we'll kill Gadwick. It's so rude. Alright, so we're gonna sack our own Mayhem Devil for this last one to, again, deny them the creature off the adventure card. So we are definitely behind now. See if we can draw something good. Like a cat. That's not a cat. Alright, well, we're definitely behind. But game is pretty open right now. Draw. Okay. Just gonna cast a 5/5 here. Sure. Okay. That's kind of scary. It's always a Gadwick. Alright. Good chance they've got a counterspell here. Sure. Sure. Woof. Alright, we're probably dead. Embercleave. Gonna go ahead and... Am I? No. Do you have a counterspell? A counterspell? A counterspell? I'm sure you have a counterspell. Oh, yes you do. Alright. Sure. The blue-red flash deck is neat. I do kind of enjoy that exists. Even if it's pretty annoying to play against. For some reason, it's not as annoying as some of the other like flash and counterspelly decks. I guess because it has like higher threat density. Sure. All the colors, cat, oven, something else. Sure. Gonna play the oven first. Alright, is this gonna be mono red or Rakdos oven? Interesting. Sure. Looks like mono red. I don't think the red black oven is running Bone Crusher. Okay. Now we get to start activating Trail. We're in a pretty good spot here, I think. Yeah, that'll kill the giant, right? Let's get more black. Hooray! Alright. So, feeling in a pretty great spot here. Even if they can kill this, yeah. Yeah. This is a messed up magic card for sure. It's pretty good. Alright, so mono red. Definitely want the Lovestruck Beasts. And Wicked Wolf. So they showed us Bone Crusher. They probably have the Phoenix. So I'm going to take out that combo. Take out the Shepherd. This dies to shock. Something like this, maybe. Yeah, let's try that. I don't want to like overboard too much, depending on like what's in their deck, because we really didn't see a whole lot. In fact, did we see anything except for Bone Crusher? This is probably fine. All right. So we'll fetch black and remorse them. Oh, it's Gruul and they were missing a color. Okay. Well, that's interesting to know. Sure. So... Huh. What do we get rid of here? Is it just the Spellbreaker? I think it's just the Spellbreaker. Wow. I think we just do that. And then we can jump block for a little while. Damn, dude, can the top of your deck slow down a little bit? That's some pretty good cards you're drawing there, buddy. Some pretty good cards you're drawing. So we'll block here. This is gonna let us look for a card. So we got some options here. Unfortunately, we need all three of these to cast some of the cards in our hand. So the most common land in our deck is green. So we're going to take this so that we can Murderous Rider. And if we draw green, we can, well, maybe I'm supposed to bring the cat back to activate Trail. I don't know. It's risky if it doesn't work out. But we're just going to Rider this inside of combat, so like if they have another questing beast in their hand, doing that then means that they can't play the other one pre-combat. And playing Lovestruck Beast out is not a good thing right now because we know they have a Domer's Ambush. Yep, see, we successfully played around the other questing beast. Unfortunate that they do have that. So what's the play here? I think it's shock that in, wait till combat to bring back the Cauldron Familiar so they can't ambush it. And then we bring this back, draw 2 cards. Hopefully one of them is a land. Okay. Well, shoot. Okay, so what can we do? What can we do to not die is the question. So how much mana do we have? We can play this, play Oven, play Goose. What can we do that actually stops us from dying? Okay, how about this? Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. I mean, this is a sequence of cards that can this is a sequence of cards that can get us out of here. Because this Wicked Wolf can kill the questing beast. Oh, does that just kill us next turn? We might actually just be dead. Huh. So it's going to deal 2 damage to us. Okay, so what can we do here? If we... He still has Domer's Ambush. If we do this... No, it doesn't work. Huh. So if we do this, we get this into play, and then we use the Goose to cast a Wolf, then the Mayhem Devil pings this. The Wolf can deal 3 to that, but then we just die to the Clothis trigger. Yeah. So, I was trying to math out some sequence of events that means we didn't die, but just no matter what I do, I either die to the Clothis or I die to the ambush, killing one of our blockers. So, definitely want Epic Downfalls in. This still seems fine, right? Probably less interested in that. Because they're going to be hitting us pretty quick. Okay. Let's do that. We get to be on the play this time, which is great, but we would like to have some cards that were not lands. This is like... Alright. We're doing it. So, like, obviously this is not great, but we have 25 lands in the deck, plus some geese, and if we do draw lands, like, this hand is very good. Okay. We're drawing lands. We're drawing lands. Alright. Have I got bad news for you? Okay. What does this do? Wild, okay. So they're just like super dead, right? What color do we need? We need another black, right? Yeah. So now they can play a questing beast or something with power, sure. So 1, 2, 3. So if I bring this back and then sack, bring back food. All right, we can bring it back and use our thing. Sure. Ooh, piece of candy. So sack that. Draw card. Okay, so we put full control on, and then we sack of food, and then we respond to our own trigger by sacking another food. So basically what we've done is just sacked 2 foods to bring 1 cat back, just to get an extra trigger and ping off of this. And now they don't have a creature with power 4 or greater, that don't draw cards, and we have an 8/8 in the board presenting lethal. So they're super dead. Super duper dead. Because Mayhem Devil is a messed up card. Hooray. Alright, how long have we been on this deck? A little over an hour. Do one more with it. Do one more with this one, and then we'll switch over to Ponza, Land Destruction. Jund Oven's still pretty good. Crocodile shark do 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 do. Crocodile shark do do. Sure. I don't know. This is like an awkward keep. Like hand sucks keep kind of thing, but I don't know. Got like all our colors. We draw like any card that we draw is pretty good, lands or anything, so don't Oath of Kaya my Mayhem Devil, bro. I asked you not to Oath of Kaya my Mayhem Devil, bro. I asked you not to do that. And then you went ahead and you did it anyway. And it was really rude. But you know what? You could just like play a Doom Foretold. Yes, that is fine. Yeah, we just do this. And now if they like Kaya's Wrathus, we're totally fine. Because this comes back as a 7/7. So we're in a pretty good spot here. Like a really good spot. If that's the best play they have, they are super dead. Ooh, they're Esper. I thought they were just Orzhov Doom Foretold. Yep. Sure. And we have so many cats, we're actually just going to exile it to do this. Oh, and they're actually like just dead, right? Like you're actually just dead? I guess they get to like gain some life here at some point if they want, but they're just like super dead. Sure. You got a thing. Esper doom 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 doom. Esper doom 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 doom. Yes, you're very dead. Okay. Glad we got that clear. Nightmare Shepherd is such a good card. Like, this card is unreasonably good. It just says, like, sweep my board, bro. I dare you. And Arena's starting to crap out on me. Alright, so... what's good here? Questing Beast? Is Questing Beast good here? Is Questing Beast good here? Like, I bet they probably have Teferi, so it's probably fine. Let's cut that, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I cut here. Do I cut Riders? It's weird. What do I cut here? I'm gonna cut a Rider. I'm gonna cut a Murderous Rider. Don't think they're gonna have a whole lot of things for me to Murderous Rider, so I'm just gonna cut that. Hand sucks keep. I'm going with hand sucks keep. Did I say hand sucks? Hand's amazing keep. Hand's amazing keep. Sure. Oh, I guess I could have Mayhem Deviled, huh? Would Mayhem Deviling have been good? No, this is fine, because now if they play Teferi and bounce my thing... Devout Decree. Okay, sure. You got him. I think I just do that. Sleight of hand. Sack, make a mana. The mana pays for the trail. Ooh. Now we just go with the oven, right? Okay. Okay. Doom 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 doom. Is it rude? I can't believe you've done this. Non-creature, non-land card. Joke's on you, opponent. I don't have non-creature, non-land cards. What do I play first? Do I play Nightmare Shepherd first, or do I play... Yeah, I think we just play that one, right? He's a big scary boy. Joke's on you, opponent. I don't have any of those. So what's happening now? Probably like Elspeth conquers death. If I had to guess. Oh, just a Teferi? Sure. So if I sack this Nightmare Shepherd, I deny him the card draw, and get 2 food, but I think this is fine. I'll just play the Mayhem Devil, crack the passage, that kills Teferi. Oh, sure. It's fine. Kill you. Get a swamp. And then pass the turn. Sure. You got it. Oh, that's so good. Saga's ending triggers Mayhem Devil. So good. Ha! Joke's on you. I got zilch. It's the trick to making your opponent's thought erasures useless. Is don't have thoughts. Be very zen. Let's draw some cards with Trail of Breadcrumbs. So a little awkward that we're taking a card that we can't cast yet. But I think I'd rather take this to play around the sweeper versus put the Blood Aspirant into play and then just get Wrath of Kaid. So then if they play a Teferi and try to bounce something, sure. Okay. Well, we're in a great spot then, if that's their play. We get to do this, draw a card. Are they dead? Does that kill them? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Eight. That's like real close to killing them, right? Sacrifice this. Shoot you. So I think we get to do a cheese stands alone, right? We get to cheese stands alone here. So that's yeah. So full control. God-Eternal Bontu. While his ability is on the stack, we sack him. Resolve, sure. Yep, sure. And then we actually, the cheese stands none. So now we sacrifice any number of permanents. So we sacrifice everything on the board. And our opponent dies. Oh, we don't need to full control this. Oh, baby. So it's that's what's known as a cheese stands alone, except you actually get to do it even better. Normally, like the cheese stands alone would be just like Bontu, you sack everything except for Bontu. But when you have Oven, you can actually full control, sack the Bontu, and then you literally have 0 permanents on board, and it's pretty amazing. So there is absolutely no way to top that. That is like the ultimate kill that you can do with this deck. So since things are absolutely not getting any better from here, we're going to end the deck with that. So quick look back at the deck list real quick and see if there's anything that wasn't great that we might want to do differently. So Epic Downfalls, Lovestruck Beast, Questing Beast, Wicked Wolf, really happy with all those on the sideboard. Angrath Rampage, I think is still reasonable for Dream Trawler. There's a number of decks that play that card. It's very powerful. And this is one of the only like reasonable answers to it. Heat to Extinction is just kind of like filler, I guess. As far as the main deck goes, not 100% sure about the Polukranos, like we said beforehand. Didn't really come up much. Would be reasonable to swap that out for another Bontu or another Nightmare Shepherd or a third Korvold, honestly. Or, you know, a Murderous Rider. Like, any of these cards, it would be reasonable to go up to an extra one of these instead of Polukranos. But I do like that Polukranos is kind of an answer to Dreamtrawler himself, because if he's a 6/6 or higher, you spend 3 mana, they make the thing hexproof. You can spend another 3 mana if you have it. They have to make it hexproof again, and like, so basically every 3 mana that you spend on Polukranos discards a card from their hand until they have no more cards in hand and have to let the trawler die. So it's kind of an answer to Trawler. I'm not sure that it's necessary, but like, it's. I think a lot of these legendary escape cards are pretty reasonable one-of inclusions in decks that they make sense in. So I don't know if it's ideal or not, but I think it's reasonable. So that's my take on Jund Oven for Theros Beyond. I think it's a very, very reasonable deck and worth giving a shot if you like the Oven style decks. So thanks for watching. If you are tuning in on YouTube, please feel free to check me out on Twitch as well. There will be a link in the description down below, as well as, you know, the deck list. So you can catch me live. I don't stream a ton, but if you do want to give me a follow over there, it would be appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys.